Hi, this is Lynn with UNN Urban News Now from at thewebsite.com. And today I'm going to talk about pork because I am baking some pork chops right now and it smells so good, y'all. I wish you could smell the aroma through the camera. But I went ahead and took it out of the oven for a hot second just so you could take a look, a quick glance at what I am cooking. Okay, so there it is. Look at that pork chops, baby. Oh, yes. I got it seasoned and oh, so nice. So anyways, let's get back to it, okay? So you know what? When I hear people talking about they don't eat pork, okay? Listen. You hear people like, I don't eat pork. I don't eat pepperoni. I don't eat bacon. No, beef please, beef please. Okay, I think about Kings of Comedy when D.L. Hughley was talking about people who don't eat pork. He said, how y'all gonna say y'all don't eat pork? As good as the pig done been to us. I mean, every time I hear somebody say they don't eat pork, I think of that phrase and I just start laughing. Because you know what? Some of you all wouldn't even be here today if it wasn't for pork, okay? Some of your great grandparents, that's how they survived, was off of pork, okay? They had bacon, pork chops, okay, ribs, okay, roast pork, don't get it twisted, and tons of other things. Chitlins. Now, I don't eat chitlins, okay, I'll be real, but some people do. But come on now. So some of y'all who saying, I don't eat pork. Can you pass the Grey Poupon? Okay, y'all wouldn't even be alive if it wasn't for pork. Okay, so don't get too fancy. Okay, all right. So as a matter of fact, you get a little too fancy, your kids won't even exist. Okay, come on now. But I'm just saying. Now I'm not talking about you have to double fry, like pork chops. People double fry the pork chops. No, I mean, come on now. You can bake pork chops, all right? You can put, celery, bell pepper, onions. Okay, you can go ahead and add a garden salad or cabbage or what have you. Okay, so it doesn't have to be unhealthy. Yes, it's a lot of sodium, but it's all in how you prepare it as well. Okay, so if you prepare with a lot of sodium, you're going to get a lot of sodium. You understand? But then now let's check this out. Some people say, you know what? I don't eat pork because of religious reasons. You got some on all different religious aspects, Christianity to Muslim or what have you. And everyone has their right to their own religion. But I'm going to give you a little story. I'm going to call it a parable. Okay, here's the story. You had two men. Okay, they were neighbors. They lived side by side. And they were experiencing a serious drought one year. Okay, the water, crops, everything, right? So God said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put a whole bunch of pigs right here. Okay? So now one of the guys was like, what am I going to do, God? I'm praying to you, I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork. What am I going to do? I'm going to die. On the other hand, his neighbor, he was firing up the grill, okay? He was like, He went ahead and had him some ribs. Okay, he made him some roast pork, some bacon, all that good stuff, okay? So in the end, sadly to say, the other neighbor, he passed away. He didn't make it. Okay, he was malnourished and didn't make it. So then when he gets to heaven, he's like, God, why did you have me go through that drought? Why didn't you provide me with something to eat? And God said, I did. I gave you a whole farm of pigs and you didn't eat it. I thought you might have would have been mad because I didn't add the potato salad, but you could at least eat the pig. Well, I don't eat pork though, God. I don't eat pork. He said, well, that's okay. I still love you and welcome home. So, he's in heaven. It's all beautiful and everything. And he's walking around. And he gets to his area where he's going to be. And guess who he sees there? He sees the pig. Oink, oink. And the man looks at the pig and says, what are you doing here? He said, well, your neighbor, he ate me. He put me on the grill. He tore me up, and so I'm here. But you did. So your neighbor's still down there on earth. And you and we up here. And the guy's looking at the pig. He got a halo around his head and everything. I mean, come on now. So my thing is, let's be real. And let's face it. The way I look at it is like this. If I pray over the food I'm gonna pray over the food. It's gonna be good food, okay? I'm just saying, I pray over it. It's good, all right. But what I have an issue with is people who say, "I don't eat pork for religious reasons. I don't eat this and that for religious reasons." But then you stab your brother in the back. Okay, come on now. You know I'm gonna keep it real. You stab your brother in the back. You talk about people. You cheat. You steal. Come on now. I'd rather you know what I'm saying, not do those things and eat pork than to not eat pork and do those things. I'm just saying. Okay, so anyways, I pray over my stuff and it's all good. Okay, that's why I said I got this little pork chops here that I'm about to put back in the oven. All right, and I just thought while I was baking this, I said, you know what? I'm going to talk about pork. So anyways, I hope that you tune in next time to youtube.com/urbannewsnow. And if you want to leave a comment on this video, go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you know some people like that? I mean, or backstabbers, or just any thoughts that you may have. I welcome them all. I don't care. This is an open forum. Anyways, maybe I'll invite you over. We can sit down and have some pork chops. Okay? But anyways, thank you for listening and tune in next time. All right? Until next time, oink, 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 oink.